Okay, we have a lot to get through today, and so I'm not gonna do some long dragged out intro or whatever. This is the April edition. April's this just in, so this is everything that came in my mailbox, PR and purchases in the month of April up until today, which is May 4th. There is something that came in the mailbox that I didn't really want to wait until next month to do it, and I placed another couple of orders that are in the mail, and something from the Detox market that I wanted to include is going to be in here on Monday, I think. I'm pretty sure that's because I can't tell where it came from just on my informed delivery, so all I see is that something's coming. So if that's the case, if something comes on Monday, because I'm filming this on Saturday, I am gonna film a separate piece and include it. So this is everything up until possibly Monday, May 6th. So everything that came in April through May, and then, you know, there's some things that I did purchase in April that aren't here. Like I did order some stuff from Perez, because a couple of you guys have said you're interested in, you know, learning more about them, and I've kind of wanted to try them. So, okay, so I think this might be like the biggest month yet, and it's the funniest because I wasn't even expecting that much, but there was a bunch of new releases, yeah, and things like that. So let's actually start with Fit Glow, because one of you guys asked for some swatches of the new lip serums, and I'm going to include them, and I'm not wearing a lip thing right now. So I'm going to do them. So Fit Glow released 3 new makeup products. They released the Sunny Days Cheek Trio, which comes with the Sunstone Sun-Kissed Bronze, the Shapely Illuminating Bronze, the Shapely Shaping Bronze, and the Rosé Illuminating Rose Glow. I haven't played around with this yet. This one did just come in the mail recently. They sent me, Fit Glow sent me the Lummi Pop Duo and the Lip Serum Duo, but she didn't send me this. So I ordered this one when it launched. So that is that. And I am planning on doing like a Fit Glow makeup look with these as well, but because one of you guys wanted the lip serum swatched, I wanted to just throw that in the beginning of this video for those who were interested and you didn't want to wait until I did that video. So then there's also the Lummi Firm Duo, which includes the new Lummi Pop shade. So now there are 4 Lummi shades, I think. There's Lummi Pop, the original Lummi, which is in this duo as well. So this is Lummi Pop. I was wearing this in a video on my cheeks. I really like it. And then this is the original Lummi Firm, which I hadn't got to play around with until now. It's a really pretty like champagne color. And then there's Lummi Bronze, I think, and then Joy, I think. I don't remember. But yeah, I think there's 4 shades now. So you can get them in duos like this, or you can buy them individually if you only want one. Maybe you have the original Lummi Firm already. And then the newest 2 lip serums are in Kind and Rosé. So let's go ahead. I think I want to wear Rosé today, so let's go ahead and swatch Kind for you guys real quick. And then I will put on Rosé for the rest of this video. So Kind is like it's like a peachy coral. They describe it as inspired by the softer side of summer, giving lips a soft peachy coral look. And then they describe Rosé as a beautiful wash of shimmery sheer rose for the perfect everyday lip. I like Rosé, I think, more because I'm really into like Beach Glow is my favorite, which is like a very shimmery, or not very shimmery, but it's like a shimmery bronze color, which is almost like a My Lips But Better color. And I think Rosé is the perfect complement if you also really love Beach Glow, because I put them next to each other. Like I had them just sitting next to each other on my desk because I wore one day and then I wore one another day, and they just happened to be sitting on my desk, and I was like, these make really good complementing colors. So this is Kind. I mean, it's still pretty, but it's not the one that I gravitate to the most. But if you're into pinky coral like shades, this is one of the new ones. So I'm gonna take that off. Okay, and then we're gonna do Rosé, which is the one I'm gonna keep on. And I like shades like this, where they're almost sort of like barely there. They just give your lips like a little bit of color, a little bit of shimmer. That's the kind of color I like in these lip serums especially. So that's Rosé. It's one of those just like barely there. Perfect complement to Beach Glow if that's one of your favorites. I think that you'd like this one as well. So those are the 3 new releases from Fit Glow. I will be doing a Fit Glow look with them. Eventually, I'm like, it takes me a long time to get stuff done these days just because I have limited time to film. My husband's home from work on the weekends now. He works 4/10s instead of the, you know, the 9 to 5, or not 9 to 5, but like 8-hour day shift, so 5/8s. He now works 10/4, so he's home on Thursdays and the weekend, which usually the weekends is when I film and he's not here, so it's been easier, but now it's not. Now we have to sort of like plan, because then he wants, you know, he wants to do stuff, which is understandable, but still cuts into my time. So yeah, I wanted to say this in the beginning, but I'm trying to rush, but I shouldn't rush, because, you know, I know that you guys don't mind longer videos sometimes, but I like doing this just in my PR and purchases, because it gives you a chance to see, you know, what's new, because there are actually a lot of new releases this month, like the Fit Glow thing. You know, there's something in here from Acai, there's some new stuff from Natural Logic. Audacity sent me something which I wasn't expecting. Yeah, there's some new stuff in here, so this gives me the opportunity to give you guys like a look at what's new, what's come out recently, and then it also gives you a chance to look at purchases, things that I'm excited about. So I like doing these. I know sometimes people can find like PR unboxings or hauls or whatever sort of like braggy, but I look at it like, especially in, you know, in the conventional space, I do look at it as sort of more like bragging than anything, because they're just like, look at this giant wall of boxes behind me. Watch me unbox a bunch of stuff that I'm never going to talk about on my channel because it's way too much stuff. I mean, like for conventional channels, I do think it's a little just like braggy, like, look what 5 million subscribers gets you or whatever. Anyway, but for like a smaller channel, like the smaller space of green beauty, I like this because it gives you guys the opportunity to tell me what you're the most excited to learn about. So if there's anything in this video that I talk about that you really want to see and you really want me to talk about in review, please let me know. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you most want to see, because I want to create content that you guys actually want to watch. So yeah, so like the Fit Glow stuff, I know that everybody's been excited about this, and that is one that I will be doing. So if there's anything else in here that you guys want to see especially, let me know. And what I do think I want to do is sort of like a PR or like a this just in first impression. So instead of just unboxing everything and like maybe reviewing stuff, you know, a couple of months down the line, I think for this month, I do want to do like a first impressions with some of this stuff here, because there, you know, there's some new products, they're kind of interesting. So I think on top of me doing my like unboxing, I am going to do like a first impressions before I do like a full review. So it gives you an idea of like my first impressions of the product, things like that. So yes, so leave me what you guys really want to see down below, and then I'm going to also work on some other stuff. So this, I picked this up recently, so that was a PR / purchases. Here's a purchase. I think it's like no surprise to anybody that I've been in sort of like a weird space mentally for like the last, I don't even know, it's been a long time. Some days I feel okay, like today I feel okay, and other days I just feel like I feel so down, and just like I feel like it's almost bordering on depression recently, but then there are other days where I'm like, okay. And then I think, well, maybe it's like all in my head. And I am one of those people who thinks that a lot of, you know, how you feel is like how you want to feel. So if you wake up and you want to be in a bad mood, like you're going to be in a bad mood. But if you wake up and you're like, you know, let's make it a good day, let's be positive about things, let's not look at things negatively. I do think that how your mindset is affects, you know, your personality. I definitely just am a believer of that, but I also know that depression is like a chemical thing and it can't be helped. And I do think, I don't know, like I've read something somewhere recently that was about your hormones can go out of whack if your kid weans and you're no longer breastfeeding. I'm still like, it's like there's not much happening there anymore. Oliver only nurses at night. There was a few nights a couple of weeks ago where he like didn't nurse for like days in a row. And I think I was sort of feeling like really overwhelmed and like really like in my head during that time. So I think that might be partially, you know, I think that might be true, like the whole hormone thing and like weaning, and maybe my hormones are just like out of whack and that's what my problem is, but I don't know. I've been feeling like in this really weird space lately, especially in like the blogosphere. Like I don't really know where I fit in. Like I don't fit in with like the, you know, you know who I'm talking about. And I also feel like I don't feel like I know where I belong, and that's sort of like I get in my head a lot. I'm dragging this on way too long, but anyway, I've been looking into a lot of things to help with my issues. So I've bought a couple of self-help books recently to sort of help with, you know, like changing my mindset on stuff, you know, banishing like my inner critic and things that I have trouble with. So I bought some self-help books, and then I bought these things from the company Monk. It's either Monk or Monk, I'm not sure, it's M-O-N-Q. So what these are is they're like personal aromatherapy, essential oil diffusers. So it's like a pen. It's like a pen that you don't inhale, so it just sits in your mouth. So they've got like a lot of different ones, and I originally was looking at them because my husband has a lot of like anxiety, and he you know, we're both just such a mess like all the time. So I was looking at the Zen ones for him because he gets into this like really negative headspace a lot, and it, you know, it affects, I think, you know, a lot of what's going on like here also is like my life. That stuff spills into this. So I'm trying to get us both to a place where we're happy people. Him, it's a little bit harder. But for me, I just like, I want to be happy, and I want him to be happy. And like, I just want everybody to be happy. And like, that's where I am right now. And so yeah, I was looking at these for him because I wanted to get him something sort of like with anxiety, and with all the medications he's on, I really don't think it's healthy for him to go on any more medications to manage like depression and anxiety and things like that. Plus his doctors have never, you know, said anything like that, but I would like to eliminate that stuff if possible. So yeah, I was looking at the Zen ones for him, like to sort of help with anxiety. And then I picked up these happy ones. So Monk is like a personal diffuser, like essential oil diffuser. It's like it's not vape, and there's no chemicals in it that are like addictive. There's no like tobacco or nicotine or CBT is it CBT? I don't really know, but there's none of that stuff in here. It's just coconut, glycerin, and essential oils. So the happy one has fennel, thyme, and vanilla, and I really, really like these. So I know that these things are sort of like controversial for everybody. Not like these things in general, but like just anything related to like health. So if you think that these are weird or stupid, like just keep it to yourself and you don't have to buy them. I bought these because I'm trying to do stuff for me that's like I'm trying to help myself and, you know, do things that this is getting so off track. But anyway, I bought these. I really like them. I wanted to show you guys them. They have two different versions. They have like a reusable one or like non-rechargeable, and they've recently come out with these. It's like a rechargeable pack. So it comes with the pen, and then it comes with a spot. It comes with three, like when you buy it initially, it comes with 3 little pods. And then you can sort of like mix and match and use whatever you need. So I've got the Happy one, I have the Focus one, and I have Zen right now. Happy is definitely my favorite, and I'm gonna go ahead, I'm just gonna do this for you guys. So the idea is like you don't inhale, so it never goes into your lungs. You just hold it in your mouth, so like you're sucking a straw, and then you blow it out your nose. And I'll leave all the links for this down below if you want to check it out and it's something that you may be interested in. But like, again, I'm not telling anybody to buy anything. I'm just showing you guys the things that I bought and I paid my money for, because I found these interesting. I really enjoy these. I do really feel like it's helping me in sort of like this headspace. So anytime that I feel like I'm not happy or like I'm having some anxiety, I just like whip this thing out, sit here for a couple of minutes, do a couple of breaths, and I do really feel like it sort of helps with my mindset. Maybe it's all psychological, maybe it's like a placebo thing, I don't really know, but I feel like that's the thing that I was sort of saying in the beginning, is that I kind of feel like the things that we feel, we manifest. So if we want to feel happy and we do things that we perceive are making us feel happy, then we're gonna just feel happy. So that's my thing. Anyway, so there's that. So I bought some stuff from Monk, and I did find a coupon where if you want to try these, you can get the non-rechargeable ones. This I paid $69 for, and it's rechargeable. It's supposed to last about a week worth of puffs or whatever. And then there's these, which lasts around 200 breaths, I think. And then you can send these into the company to recycle when you're done with them, so you don't just throw them away. But yeah, these are normally $20, and then I found a coupon where you can buy them for essentially 10. It's like half off. So if anyone has been interested in those, if you've ever heard them, maybe they're new to you and you are interested in them now, definitely check out the website, because I'm really kind of obsessed with those, and it's sort of like a personal moment that I have. Anyway, I need to not talk about that anymore because I have so much other stuff to get through. I also bought a dermaplaning tool. I got a facial a couple of weeks ago, and I got my face dermaplaned for the very first time, and I'm kind of obsessed with that as well. So I went ahead and I bought the Stacked Skincare dermaplaning tool and then some refills just to sort of give it a try. This was $75 on Amazon, and then a refill pack was $25, I think, so about $100 for the two. But my facialist charges $55 for a dermaplane session every time, so I figured this would be a good sort of like in between, so I can like do this myself when I don't want to go in, you know, like every 4 weeks to get my face dermaplaned. So yeah, so then this came in today. Nini Organics sent me their Halo Cleansing Elixir. It's Blue Tansy and Passion Fruit Dewy Oil Cleanser. Oh my god, I've been trying the Nini Organic stuff recently. I think I unboxed it 2 months ago, maybe 1 month ago, I can't remember anymore. But he went ahead and sent me their Halo Cleansing Elixir, because I've basically been drooling all over Instagram. So he went ahead and sent it to me. But yeah, it's an oil cleanser that you steam off. It's not rinseable. I was looking for the ingredients. Yeah, here we go. So it's got the passion fruit seed oil, it's got jojoba, vitamin E, lavender, blue tansy, and that's basically the ingredients. It smells dreamy. It's like this gorgeous, you really can't see it, it's like this gorgeous blue-green color, so pretty. I'm really excited to review the Nini Organic stuff for you guys soon. I'm just like totally in love with this stuff. And yeah, if you haven't checked him out over on Instagram yet, definitely do that. You can get his stuff either from his website, or the Green Jungle Beauty Shop also sells Nini Organics, which you can save 10% if you use the code that I've got at anything on the Green Jungle Beauty Shop website. So a couple of beauty box related things that I did do videos for, but I want to briefly mention them because the views, they actually didn't get very many views, so I don't know how many views, I'm guessing not many of you watched them. Boxwalla has the perfume series where you get to experience the entire Sigil scent collection. I will leave the video for it that I did for that down below, but I'm really, really obsessed with these as well. I think I'm leaning towards Amore Fati at this point. That's the one that I put on today, and I think that's the one that I'm leaning on getting the full size of, because it's gorgeous, it's unique, it's so different. Like, I can't even really explain what it is, but it's just, they're all so different. They're all so unique. They're beautiful. If you're looking for something that's totally different in the perfume world, something that's super clean and natural, no synthetics, even safe synthetics of any kind, Sigil scent, they're gorgeous, and you definitely want to check out that before the deal is gone from Boxwalla, because you essentially get, so you get the 4-pack, and then you get to pick your favorite. And the full sizes run $120, and you're only paying $84 for both parts, the 4-set and the full size. So then I also just wanted to give this a quick mention. I'm not going to go over everything that's in here, but Beauty Heroes did just launch for April. Their limited discovery was the Living Lighter discovery, which is it's a pack of, oh my god, I'm blanking now. It's a kit basically of items to help you reduce waste in your daily life. So there's all kinds of things in here, like bamboo toothbrush, bamboo floss, reusable floss, there's some deodorant, toothpaste, there's menstrual cups in here, there is a cutlery set with a glass knife, or a glass straw, and then you also get the book Give a Shit by Ashley Piper. So definitely check that out if you have been interested in anything, you know, reducing your waste, things like that. That is a really great way to just sort of like get a whole kit to reduce your waste. You know, just starting out. Okay, I also picked up the Hand Skincare Cosmetics in Moonlight. I now have 3 of their 4. I like the Hand Skincare Cosmetic stuff because they're inexpensive and they're really good ingredients. So I picked this up because I am collecting sort of like a bunch of products to do like an RMS dupes video, which I talked about in, what video was it? Oh, I talked about it in my favorites video. So this I think is going to be a pretty good dupe for the RMS Living Luminizer. So yeah, I did pick that up. So there's that. I've talked about PHARMACA quite a bit on my channel, and I actually shop there quite regularly. PHARMACA has really great deals on a lot of green skincare. They have a lot of brands, like they have RMS there, which is where I usually buy, or I used to buy all of my RMS. I don't plan on buying any more RMS, but I do have a lot of stuff that I want to talk about still. But they have RMS there, they have Indie Lee, they have Skin Owl, they've got 100% Pure, they've got Inica there, Dr. Hauschka, Michelle. So I've worked with PHARMACA quite a bit. They've sent me their, you know, gift bags in the past. And I've bought from them, you know, a lot. I've spent a lot of money on PHARMACA. So they actually started this new thing called the PHARMACA's Beauty Ambassador Program. And every, I think, quarter, they're going to be sending out, you know, whoever they choose to be an ambassador, a box of sort of like what's new at PHARMACA. So what's new from like certain companies. So this is the first box that they've sent out, and it includes 8 products. So I don't have like a requirement to, you know, test them all and talk about all of them with you guys. The idea is that I talk about sort of like what interests me in here and what, you know, what I think that you guys would be the most excited about. So I'll start with the 5 products that I'm not planning on using for various reasons. So there's the Sonage Patagonia Berry Stem Cell Mask. I was initially excited about this, but then there's carmine in the ingredients, so I'm gonna give this to my mom. But, so yeah, there's the Sonage mask. I was actually pretty excited about that. Then there's the Spiritual Nourishing Vegan Nail Color in the shade Inner Sanctuary, and I just don't wear nail polish, so I'll be finding someone to give that to. There is the Sunita Detox Scrub Mask 3-in-1 Exfoliant Polish. And this one, it's pretty good ingredient wise, but there are a couple of things in here that I just don't, I don't use. So this will just probably be another one that I find a home for. This is like, the thing about PHARMACA is they do have a lot of green brands, but there are some brands and some products that they do carry that, you know, I just don't consider clean. They're not products that I would use. Then there's this one, it's Avene. It's some sort of restorative lip repair cream. Yeah, and again, like the ingredients aren't terrible, but there's just a couple of things in here that just aren't ingredients that I would use. And then I kind of want to talk about this because I've been seeing seed phytonutrients like all over Green Beauty Instagram lately, and I want to bring something to everybody's attention that I don't think people know, or maybe they just don't care. So yeah, there is a Seed Phytonutrients Daily Hair Cleanser in here. Seed Phytonutrients is actually owned by L'Oreal. So I hope that you guys know that. So yeah, while I like the premise of Seed Phytonutrients, I like that they, you know, the whole packaging thing, the ingredients aren't terrible. I don't like that they're owned by L'Oreal, and L'Oreal sort of started this company, I feel like under the radar. I don't feel like many people know that it was started by L'Oreal. L'Oreal is a company that tests on animals. So I don't think that the Seed Phytonutrients test on animals. I haven't done a ton of research on it just because I know that they're owned by L'Oreal. So I have this weird thing about Seed Phytonutrients. Every time I see like a green beauty person talk about them, I just want to be like, you know that they're owned by L'Oreal, right? Anyway, I know that some people don't really care about parent companies. They don't care, you know, if they're owned by a company that tests on animals, as long as this company doesn't. But the way that I see it is, even if we're supporting these companies that are owned by companies that test on animals, it's not like L'Oreal's doing anything to stop animal testing. So why are we supporting their offshoot company if they have no plans to stop animal testing on the actual L'Oreal line? That's just the thing that's my thing. So, I mean, if you guys don't care, if, you know, the people who are trying Seed Phytonutrients don't care, that's great, but for me, I feel like people don't know that. So anyway, these are the 3 things in the box that I actually am going to be talking about and I am pretty excited about. So this is the Michelle Dermaceuticals Perfect C Pro Serum to brighten and renew. It's L-ascorbic acid, vitamin C, 25%. So it's just it's a vitamin C serum. I have tried some things from Michelle in the past. which have been sort of hit or miss. They're either pretty effective or they don't really do that much. And see, My Shell is like a brand that you can get in like Whole Foods and Sprouts, so they're pretty readily available. And then there's a couple of eye things. So one of the new Inica mascaras, the Bold Lash Vegan Mascara, is in here. They recently released 3 different, yeah, the tube is even gigantic. 3 different mascaras. 3 different new ones. I think there was, so there's the bold one, I think there was like a curvy one, and I feel like there was just a regular mascara, because the other one, the one they had initially was like the long lash mascara. So I think they just released like a regular one, a bold one, and a curvy one, if I'm not mistaken. But I am pretty excited about trying that. And then Dr. Hauschka is, they just recently released an eye makeup remover. So I thought that this would be kind of cool to sort of talk about both at the same time. So it's like one of these that's got like separate parts, and then you shake them together, and then yeah, you just remove your makeup with that. So I'll probably be talking about these things over on Instagram, just because they're pretty easy products to review over there versus, you know, needing to do like a whole video on them or whatever. So anyway, that's the PHARMACA Beauty Ambassador Program. If you haven't checked out PHARMACA already, I definitely suggest that you do. They routinely do, you know, they always have a 20% off coupon if you want to shop anything on PHARMACA, and their shipping limit is now $45. It's been raised a couple of times since I started, you know, shopping them and working with them. It was $35 originally, then it was $40, and they just upped it to $45. But I mean, we spend, you know, that much on green beauty all the time anyway. So, but yeah, if you haven't checked out PHARMACA, I definitely suggest it. They do routinely do 25% off, and then I think they even did 30% off for Black Friday, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm remembering that correctly. But yeah, so I'll be talking about that more over on Instagram. Let's just grab something else here. Kahina Giving Beauty recently re-released their new, or not their new, it's their Restorative Serum. So this, I think, I can't remember exactly what the ingredient change in here. Maybe it was prickly pear, I'm not sure, but it's just their oil serum. I think they either renamed it and they updated the ingredients a little bit, but it's, so yeah, it's just like an oil serum. So anyway, they sent that in sort of like it just came out, you know, like they released it, so they sent out their new serum. It does smell really good. So that's that. That's the new from Kahina Giving Beauty. A couple of other PR things. I'm not even really doing this in any order, just whatever I see. Luxe Botanics also recently released new packaging. All their formulas are the same, but they updated their packaging. So they sent me their 2 moisturizers, the Galia Corrective Moisturizer, and then their Camu Brightening Moisturizer. Not that you really need to see the boxes, but I haven't done a close-up in a while. So then they also sent the Galia, I hope I'm saying that right, it's Galia Corrective Serum. So the Galia ones are for combination oily, irritated, sensitive, and post-treatment skin. And then the Camu is for dull, sun-damaged, or lackluster skin, which I really have a combination of both. My skin is just like, I talked about this in my favorites video, my skin is just like dramatic, ridiculous. Hate my skin most days. I woke up yesterday with like these 2 giant zits right here, and that's hella fun. So yeah, I'm really excited to try these because I haven't actually tried the Galia line from Luxe. I have tried their Camu line because they were featured in both the Pearlesque box and the Art of Organics box, the Camu products were. So I will be reviewing those at some point and talking about them. And then Bliss Soma also recently repackaged. Everybody's repackaging. I think it's fantastic. So they went ahead and sent me a few things. They wanted to feature the Phototonic and the Aura. So the Phototonic is their SPF 25 light shifting solution, which I have talked about on my channel before, and I do really, really like it. I believe now it's actually in a bigger size, but I don't think the ingredients have changed on it. So yeah, it is. It's in a bigger size than it was before. All of their stuff is now in opaque glass, except I think the masks, we'll find out when we get to this one. I think the jars are still clear, but everything else is in opaque white glass. And then they did update. So definitely check out the Blissoma website because I don't have time to sort of talk about everything, but they've updated from like skin types to sort of ecosystems, like eco skin systems, because they wanted to focus on specific like skin conditions, I think. So definitely check out the Blissoma website for more information on that. And on top of repackaging all of their products, they did reformulate a few of them. And I will, when I talk about Blissoma more, this one leaked a little. When I do talk about Blissoma, eventually I will sort of like alert you guys to the ones, to whatever got reformulated. But Aura was one that they did reformulate. This is their Phyto Brightening Serum, and I think it's okay. It just leaked out the top a little. But yeah, so that was one that they wanted to focus on, and then they asked if I wanted to try any of their other products. And so I picked up the Serene Sacred Waters Tonique. I really like their tonique, so I wanted to try a different one. And then this is the Lavish Loving Recovery Beta Glucan Mask. That's a mouthful. So there's that as well. I really like the Blissoma products, especially if you're looking for inexpensive skincare. That's really good and effective. Blissoma is a great line that you definitely want to check out. Okay, so let's do the one detox market thing I have. It's kind of funny that the brand being featured in the detox box for May is Agent Nature, because if you watched my Do I Tell the Truth youthful YouTuber tag video, I actually talked about Agent Nature as being one of the brands that I wasn't really interested in trying all that much for various reasons, which I'm not going to get into at all. But if you are interested in Agent Nature and you want to try the Holy Oil Youth Serum or the Holy Stick deodorant, it's in the May detox box. So I didn't actually review these things because I was testing other products of these types that I was already testing before this came in. So these were sort of low priority for me, at least for this month. I will test them if you guys are interested in my thoughts on them, but it's not a brand that I will be, actively looking to test more from. Agent Nature uses a lot of pearl, which I personally don't agree with. I think it's unnecessary in skincare. It really does. I really don't think that it does anything. But anyway, there's no pearl in those two products. So if you're vegan, I think you're okay. But they do include pearl in a lot of their products, which I just find super unnecessary. So anyway, that's one of the reasons why I am, generally not interested in them, but that's all I'm really gonna get into. So then Edible Beauty sent me some stuff because I am working on some videos specific to Edible Beauty, as always. So they sent me a couple of their teas, their #1 Green Goddess Detox tea and their #4 Golden Glow tea, as well as their like little, now I really don't understand how this works. I thought it had some sort of like tea filter in it. I'm gonna need to like go back and read the website, but it's like their travel bottle. So I thought that would be good for the teas, but I think I need to go back and read how it actually works on the website, because I think you just, without the filter, I thought you could just sort of like pour water in and then, filter the tea, like on the go or whatever. I thought that was the idea of it, but there's no filter. So actually I'm not really sure. I'm gonna need to get clarification on that. And then I also got the Soothe Me Balm, which is the ultimate soothing balm, soothes, moisturizes, and nourishes irritated skin. And then I got the Exotic Seed of Youth Anti-Aging Oil, restorative, ultra hydrating, and smoothing. I'm working on like an best acne products from Edible Beauty. So that's that. So then, did I move this? No, I don't think so. Okay, so then I also placed an order from Ilia, and then they sent me some stuff. So I saw that Ilia came out with the new, they've got a new like, what are they called? They have the new cheek, like the new cheek thing that they came out with, and then they also came out with that, like gel highlighting stuff. So I thought those were really interesting, and I decided to pick one of each up. So, it's the Color Haze Multi Matte Pigment. I could have just looked at the box. Like, come on, Danielle. So I picked up one of each. I picked up the matte, the pigment in Waking Up, which is sort of like this, like dusty rose color. I haven't tried these yet, so I can't give you any of my impressions on them. And then I also picked up the Liquid Light Serum Highlighter in Nova, which is their lightest, or it's like the champagne shade. I think they had a golder one, and then I think they had like a more rose gold one, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. And then I also ordered their Essential Face Palette in Summer. I wanted to pick up the one for winter and I just never did, but I actually kind of like the summer colors better. So this comes with, it comes with two, what is it? It's two of their illuminators and two of their multi-sticks. The illuminators are in Cosmic Dancer and Summertime, and then their multi-sticks are in Dreamer and All of Me. So yeah, I picked that up because I thought that was really, really pretty, especially, you know, for summer. Aptly named for summer. And then I also picked up their Radiant Translucent Powder SPF 20 in Magic Sands, which also, again, because I am looking for dupes for the RMS stuff, and I did pick up the RMS Unpowder. I thought this might be, it's not like super tinted, but it does have a little bit of a tint to it. So I thought that might be a good switch over, but I'll let you know. I'll let you know. So then, yeah, I bought those things, and then Ilya sent me a very generous package, which let's get into. Oh my God, this video is gonna be a million years long. Okay, so they did send me this True Skin Serum Foundation in the shade SF2. This does have dimethicones in it, so I am, I kind of want to see how, I mean, like, I think the last thing that I ever used with dimethicones in it, besides the Clove and Hollow concealer, because I did get sent that on accident. I had ordered their pressed powders, but then they sent me their concealer. So they just told me to keep the concealer, and then they sent me, you know, what I actually ordered. So I have been playing around with the Clove and Hollow concealer, which does have dimethicones in it, which I was against purchasing in the first place, but then I actually like that. It doesn't actually affect my skin negatively. When I use it, I don't break out or anything. It doesn't seem to clog my pores. So I think, I don't know, the last thing before that I used with dimethicones in it, I believe, was the Bare Minerals primer, back when I used Bare Minerals ages and ages ago. So I wanted to play with this because I wanted to see if the dimethicone actually really is, you know, pore clogging for me, or if it's just like all in my head and I'm like made it up. But yeah, so yeah, this does have dimethicone, but it's like in the beginning of the list, but it's also like a really lengthy, I don't know. Again, it's one of those things where just like if you know that dimethicone doesn't work for you, no matter what I say, I'm not trying to sell you guys or anything, buy what you want. They also sent me another one of their matte, multi-matte pigments in Before Today, which is this like pink color. Yeah, pretty. I'm excited to try that. They sent me two of their illuminators in Polka Dots and Moonbeams and Stella by Starlight. So let's pull those out real quick. So this is Polka Dots and Moonbeams. Again, another one that I thought might be like a good dupe for the RMS. We'll see though. It might be a little bit too champagne-y. And then this one is Stella by Starlight. I'm trying to get these so you can actually see the colors and not the rest. So yeah, so that's those. So those are stick illuminators, which I'm actually really, you know, excited to play with. I love me some highlighter. I'm wearing the Nui Cosmetics stuff today. I swear, I will be doing a review on them. It's forthcoming. They also sent me one of their multi-sticks in Ladybird. I think this was actually like a special color for some reason. At least when I was reading on the website, I thought it was some sort of special color, and then they decided to make it permanent or something. Come on. There we go. So yeah, I kind of like those like matte, dusty, or not matte, but like deep, dusty rose colors. This box is like all jacked up too. I'm not really sure what's wrong with it. And then they sent me two of their lipsticks, the two Color Block. Yeah, Color Block High Impact Lipsticks in Rosette and Flame. I had picked up Knockout a couple of months back, as well as their concealer. I am wearing the Ilya concealer today. So this is Flaming, and then this is Rosette. So yeah. So that's that. That's the Ilia. That's what's happening from Ilia. So I basically have enough. Oh, I don't have their, that's the one thing that they didn't have. I didn't have their mascara. It was out of stock on their website when they sent me their stuff. So I might have to pick up the mascara and then I can do like a mostly full Ilia. Does Ilia have a brow product? I thought they did. I might have to pick that up too if they have a brow product. Unless I'm just, you know, remembering incorrectly. Okay, so what else do we got here? I ordered some other things because, you know, that's what I do with my time. When I'm up at night now that Oliver sleeps early, I just buy things. So Prisma Palette, which used to be Mother Bear's Handmade, recently opened up their shop again, and I never ordered anything when they were Mother Bear's Handmade, even though I meant to. So I knew when she reopened her shop as Prisma Palette, I was gonna have to place a pretty large order. She has a bazillion eyeshadows. So she sells pressed eyeshadows that are natural, dye-free, vegan, all of that. And I ordered like half her store. It was really hard. I'm sorry, that's very distracting. It was really hard for me to pick even just the ones that I did pick because I wanted more. And I don't know. Oh, she sent me a bunch of samples too. Okay, so I picked up macaroon or macaron. I'm just gonna show you them quickly. Fire opal. I picked up mostly pinks and purples and dahlia, like rosy colors, because that's sort of like what I'm into right now. So that's sort of like what this just has a heart. I'm really not sure what the color on this one is. This is the the name of it, no clue. This is Moody, which I think is like a gray color. What else did I get? I got beige. I tried to pick up like a good combination of mattes and shimmers. This is corduroy pink. I did get mostly pinks because that's what I'm into right now. Raisin, which is like a matte deep purple. I also picked up Dijon. I think I've seen Andy wear this one. I hope it's this color and it looks like phenomenal on her. It probably won't look the same on me. This is apricot. Squash. Poppy. Citron. Regal and Rosé. It was so hard for me to even pick these. I like had to edit my cart like 20 times. It took me like a week to order because I just wanted like every single color, I swear to God. Peony. Raspberry swirl. We've got sugared peach. We've got shocking magenta. And then I think this is the last one, dulce. So yeah, if you have not checked out Prisma Palette yet and you're interested in single pans of pressed eyeshadow, go check her out. I think she's running a special right now. It probably is over. I've been talking for 40 minutes, my throat hurts. It probably is over now, but it was like buy 3, get 1 free, or maybe it was like buy 10, get 3, I don't know. It was a deal, some sort of deal she was having, which I was like, where was that deal when I ordered? Okay, and then I randomly ordered the perfume samples from Fluorescent. So yeah, I ordered the 3 perfume samples pack from her. I saw like I saw it pop up in my feed and then I was like, okay, I'll go and order your sample pack. I think it was like $30 for the 3. So yeah, so there's that. So another natural perfume company if you want to check out some more perfumes. But I definitely would recommend checking out the Sigil scent even before you check out any of the other perfumes because I'm just like, I'm dying over the sigil scent. And then I got an email from Captain Blankenship. I just need to unsubscribe myself from emails, but I think she was doing 25% off, I want to say. And I wanted a couple of things and I almost placed an order for them a while ago, but then I was like, no, I'll just wait. I don't really need them. I don't need these things. And then of course, when I got the sale email, I was like, okay. So I picked up the Rose Gold Sunset Sea Salt Shimmer Spray. I've tried their shimmer spray, the gold one. And I feel like these things are kind of obnoxious, but I really am into like rose gold, and I thought this would be like super pretty for the summer. So yeah, it's like a sea salt. So maybe do like a tasseled, or not tasseled, like a tousled. I need to get my hair cut again, I think. I need to get it cut shorter. So maybe cut it to like, I don't know, here, like cut off that much more, and then do like a tousled, like beachy, wavy thing with some like rose gold shimmer spray in it. Could be cool, could be pretty. I also ordered their Sailor by Captain Blankenship, their jellyfish hair gel. Not really sure why. I was just interested in this product. I'm not usually like a hair gel kind of person, but I wanted to try it. So Sailor is their sort of like it's like their sister brand that you can actually get at Target. They sell their Sailor skincare at Target. I have never picked it up, but I've like every time I go in there and I look at it, I kind of think about it. So I don't know, if you guys are ever interested in like a review of the Sailor skincare from Target, let me know. I'm willing to go in there and pick it up. We still have like a lot more. Okay, so I've got two things from Natural Logic. Both are actually being released this week. So I've got the Luna mask, which duh, I mean, I've talked about this mask like 8,000 times. Oh my God, look at the new jar. Isn't it like, excuse my language, fucking sexy? Oh, it's so sexy. I love her new packaging. It is so, and the new, I mean, it's the same formula, but like the new batch of it from this year. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. So there was a pre-sale for anybody who was on the wait list. So it wasn't open to for sale to the public, but she will be posting the rest of the stock on the website this week. And my coupon code is active again, but it is different. So it used to be 15% off anything, any purchase, but now it's 10% off purchases of $50 or more. So you're still getting a good deal. And I think most orders are probably over $50 anyway. So if you want any of the new things, you can use my coupon code again. It was inactive, I think, for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe, but now it's active again. So she's also releasing the Eternal Milk Vitamin Peptide Treatment, which I never tried her peptide serum before. My mom actually, she'd sent me one for my mom because my mom was like, asking me about skincare stuff, and she wanted like a specific kind of skincare, and I was like, well, Tony has this peptide serum, and she was like, okay, I'll try it. So then I talked to Tony, and Tony was like, oh, I'll send one to your mom. So my mom tried it, she fell in love with it, and then she bought 2 more bottles. So it's been out of stock for a while. So my mom is like over 60, she's got, you know, like mature skin and whatever, and she absolutely loved the old peptide serum. So she even came to me like before Tony had released this, and she was like, I'm almost out of the peptide serum, like what am I supposed to do? And I was like, okay, I'll look for some stuff because I know she hasn't released it yet. So I actually sent her to Earthwise, and she bought the Black Lotus concentrate. So she's using that, but I know she's going to be excited that the new vitamin peptide treatment is back. So I don't know how different this is from the original one because I never actually tried the original. My mom tried it. So it's a restorative treatment for all skin complexions, formulated to lift, firm, and postpone early signs of aging. It's got natural plant peptides, hyaluronic acid, select vitamins, high-powered antioxidants. It minimizes the look of fine lines, wrinkles, smooths and softens skin texture, restore plumping, hydration for healthy, youthful-looking skin. So yeah, that's coming this week. And then also coming this week is the new Elemental Advanced Hydration Red Wine Essence. I'm so excited about this. So this is a concentrated toning gel that delivers advanced hydration and potent antioxidants while brightening, refining pores, reducing inflammation, restoring moisture levels, and balancing skin's pH for bright, plump, hydrated skin. And don't we all need that? So this is brand new. This isn't even like a reformulation of an old product that she used to have. And it smells like wine, guys. It smells like wine. So if you know you love Luna, this is like a great companion for afterwards. Get yourself some red wine essence. Oh, good Lord. Tony, I don't know how you do it. You are just like a skincare genius, I swear. So that's new from Natural Logic. I don't think there's anything else. No, there's nothing else in this box. All right, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Okay, so what else do we got here? So Vega Lash contacted me about trying some of their products. So they sent me the Vega Brow Thicker Volumizing Serum. Oh, it's for their brows and their lashes. So they have a Vega Brow for their brows and then a Vega Lash for lashes. They're vegan, cruelty-free, gluten-free, and the ingredients on these were actually pretty good. So I thought I'd compare these to like the Plume, which the Plume one is pretty expensive. And then they sent me their eyelash curler, which I don't use eyelash curlers. I know I still have the one from Plume too. This is rose gold though, it is pretty. I love rose gold stuff. Rose gold is like my favorite. But anyway, so yeah, there's Vega Lash sent me some of their stuff to try, and I thought I would compare it to, like I just said, to Plume. Because the Plume stuff is pretty expensive. And then I also ordered, so Free Agent Beauty is a new Canadian beauty store. They only have one brand right now. They carry the Beauty Archive, which is a Scandinavian brand, and they do organic stuff. So I was their second customer when they opened up, because I've been wanting to try the Beauty Archive forever, but they aren't available anywhere in the US that I know of. I don't think that they are. So when I knew that Free Agent Beauty was going to be carrying them, I like immediately placed an order. So I ordered 3, and they actually sent me one, like a second. They sent me an extra. They sent me an extra one, which was very, very nice of them. So I ordered their lip tint in I Do and Bridesmaids Blush, but I think you can use these as multi-use products. I think you can use them on cheeks and lips. So this is I Do. Really pretty. Again, I like half the things that you've seen today have been sort of that color. It's just like the color that I gravitate to. And then this is Bridesmaids Blush. So the boxes say that they're lip tints, but you can use them, I'm pretty sure, on your cheeks and lips, both. Then I also ordered the Empower Illuminating Cream, which is a highlighter. And again, I was looking for sort of like that dupey thing for RMS. So yeah, that's pretty. And then they sent me, as a little extra, the Eyes and Cheek Color Cream in Rose Fall, which is this color, another pretty color. This is one that I was leaning towards too, so they must know. They know me. They must know me. So yeah, that's from the Beauty Archive. So if you're interested in the Beauty Archive, check out Free Agent Beauty. I'll leave the link for that down below, and support another small business, a Canadian small business. That's from Canada. So Maya Chia and Audacity, we are down to the last 2 boxes. May better not look like this, because I do not want to film another hour-long PR video. Oh my God. Okay, so Maya Chia came out with a new mask. I've been telling Maya Chia they need to release a mask for like ages. So this is the Refreshment Resurfacing Moisture Mask. Let's just look at her, open her up. Look at that freaking color. Oh my God, I'm so excited to try that. Put it on my face. So that's available now at Maya Chia. I think it's turmeric and basil that sort of make it that like green blue color. So pretty. And I'm wondering if that's like, is that like the new thing? Is that like blue, turmeric, basil? Is that like a combination that brands are just like doing these days? Because Audacity released this Blue Aura cleansing water with neem, holy basil, and turmeric. It's Ayurvedic anti-pollution formula. So I don't necessarily think it's a micellar cleansing water, but I don't really know what the difference between, I don't use micellar cleansing water, so I don't really know. It's a powerful no-rinse cleanser formulated to make cleansing quick, effective, and delicious. Empowered by purifying Ayurvedic herbs, this cleanser sweeps away dirt, makeup, and pollution in one easy step. So I actually wasn't even expecting this. I was kind of surprised when this showed up because I've never worked with Eau d'Aceté before. So I was kind of just like, how did Eau d'Aceté get my information? But I'm kind of excited that that showed up because I was interested in the product and I was like kind of looking into it, and it's $39, which I don't think is outrageous. You know, most of the stuff from Eau d'Aceté is not super, I don't feel like it's super expensive. But yeah, anyway, so that's everything that I've got. If you don't want to hear me ramble about anything else, you are free to leave now, but I feel like I just want to talk. I want to talk about some stuff for a minute. But yeah, sometimes I ramble in my outros, so if you just wanted to see all the stuff, that was it. So I definitely was not even expecting this much to show up at my house, but I also did place quite a few orders. So let's see, how much of this was my doing? So the Monk, the Stacked Skincare, the Prisma Palette, Ilia, the Fluorescent, the Captain Blankenship, the Beauty Archive. I would say about half of this was my doing. But anyway, I hope May doesn't look like this because this was out of control. Like I just kept stacking stuff on top of my dining room table, and I was like, oh my God, when will it stop? So I think for May, I need to just like not buy anything. I hope nothing releases that I really, really want. You know, if I'm not like working with a brand or something already, but we'll see, we'll see. I didn't think anything was gonna come for April. I didn't think anything was gonna happen in April, and then this happened. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. And like I was saying, I don't do these sort of things to like brag or be like, oh, look at all the stuff that I got. Literally, I really just like doing these because I wanna know what you guys are the most excited about and what you guys wanna see the most of. And I also like showcasing, you know, like new packaging launches, new product launches, you know, showing you that stuff that I'm excited about, like all the things that I bought. So yeah, I'm not going to make this video any longer. It's already an hour long. I'm so sorry. You know, hit the thumbs up button if you made it all the way through the end, because you guys are the champs. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. I will see you in my next one. I definitely plan on doing a first impressions with a lot of this stuff, like the Eau d'Aceté cleansing water, the Maya Chia mask, maybe the Natural Logic skincare, maybe some of the Blissoma stuff. I also have to sort of figure it out, and then I'll definitely be working on like an Ilia makeup look. I'll be working on the Fit Glow makeup look. So you'll see a lot of this stuff. You'll see it. You'll see it again. So I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.